Cheers, CRD family! It's your princess. Welcome to my live stream, everyone. So many people already here. I'm figuring out why the chat box is not working, but we will figure it out soon if it works or not. If not, we go without a chat box today. So welcome Silas, Medusa, Ray, Seaboy, Vanyo, Shai, and Kirito. So let me share one more time. Maybe we have that new German chat. I can just share my link there as well if anyone want to join. And then we are done so far. Hey, Kirito, nice to see. Oh, the chat box is working. You helped me out so I could check it. Thank you so much. I want to talk a little bit today with you guys. Oh, now it's gone. I kind of something wrong with the chat box. I have to check maybe the settings over here. It's working. Hi, Martin. Hi, Mama here. Welcome. So I want to look today a little bit. I mean, we have now two scenarios we could choose in between, and I have also a list of all the servers, and I want to go a little bit with you guys through. The migration period is close to be over. We have matchmaking in, yeah, it will be made very soon, and then people cannot migrate anymore. So we have to see how that goes. We have two options, the Calling of Courage, and we have the Winter is Upon. The one is the Tamaris map over here. When we look at this with 4 starting regions and 44 realms registered for that one. And then we have the other one that is Winter is Up with the Balaron season map, 6 starting regions and 137 realms registered. So that is where the main alliances will go and play this season over here. It has also included long-range warfare, and that is what the most decided to play. I know that from the bigger ones, hi Fenrir, how's BXS? We look at you soon as well. I'm super excited. I haven't looked at BXS since a long time for the power-wise, how your migration went. So you can help me out. So I know Chi Chi and YY, when I got it correct, registered for the Calling of Courage. So they are not going with the big KVKs. I mean, Chi Chi was a little bit unlucky last KVK. They ended up on a big KVK, so maybe they wanted to avoid it. I don't know, but we have definitely a big pool here, and I'm super excited. Who will we meet up? Hi, Pink, Winter. Who we will meet up, and so what I have, and I want to share with that real quick with you guys, I have this list over here. And big shout out to my content creator friend, Chaskilium. He's making all the work and putting it together that where is every alliance, which server. And I think the only one which is missing over here is WAO, because Captain restarted on a new server. It's 92. So big credits to Shai. He helped me out earlier where they did end up. So this is the only one missing, but I think the rest, just Kiliam updated that list. I think it was a few weeks ago. So if not anyone else changed server in the meantime, it should be pretty accurate. And I'm super happy that he made that, because with that list, I can just go easier through the different servers, and that we can see who will probably meet. And I mean, guys, what is your opinion? What matchups do you kind of see? What matchups do you see? I mean, maybe first we start here with EIS, my own server over here, Alliance Power. I think we did a very good job in recruiting. We got some really good fighters player over here, and we also had a big advantage that not a single person left our server, so everyone stayed with EIS. And who's watching us a little bit longer, we restarted on a new server to lose our dead weight last season. So it's now upcoming our second season on a new server. And the first season we had to play with these 2 shells, EIS and EIL, because that was the only up-level shells, so we could fight with Bastions. Now we are working on EIK and Buns. These are the 3rd and the 4th shell, because we saw that last season's how effective it is when you have just more shells. So overall, power-wise, we should be anywhere 23 billion plus. We're missing there too. We are at 99. Are you not on the list, Shai? You're not on the list. As I said, I didn't make the list, but didn't you remove already 2 seasons ago or so to 99? We will definitely find you. We have you over here, so it will be fine. And guys, If you enjoy your time with me here, don't forget to drop a like on the stream. That supports me as streamer a little bit, and I would appreciate it a lot. So let's go into it. I mean, we can say, let me write that a little bit down. I want to just have a little bit of reference. I think Doug said to me we are a little bit over 23 billion. So let's maybe look at the big ones and then, they waited 2 months and get back to Gen 2. EIK on top. BTX is Gen 2 now. Let me check here something with the chat box real quick. Okay. We have make that a little bit longer maybe. I think that is fine. So now chat books should win. Hi Myrna, welcome to the stream. Are you already at lunch break or not yet? I probably messed up now my whole chat box. Oh my god, IT stuff is just not my thing. It's working anymore, perfect, pink. You showed me, so okay. So we are 23 billion. So when I go through my list, I need that list real quick for me over here. So which server are we gonna test out next? Since we have Shai here, I think we can go first for the BTX server, one of the most powerful servers we know. They recruited very well. I think they got some, did you get some people from BDO? Was that BTX? Shai, you can update me where you got the people from. Oh my god, where's the server? This one. So we have here BTX, Chalals, he's the R5, but they have a R5 rotation. They have different R5s over here and have a kind of council system where every R5 have their different jobs. I know him from very long ago, EXP, and he's a super, super nice person, and Coconut there as well, another person. So let me see, Shai can guide me a little bit in which shells they are. It looks like you're all together and one shell over here and close to 27 billion. We got around 12 people from BDO and rest are from everywhere, 2 SSG and 1 EDS. I mean, Lasto joined you. That is what I definitely know. You have probably still your new recruits in the rank 2 when I'm correct. So they got some Krakens over here, and I think they get even more powerful now, BTX. BTX did a merge, I think, Shai, was it 2 seasons ago when you did that merge with BTX and EXP on and started completely on a new server? So they have, in the meantime, I think every shell is up-leveled and they are now in a good spot. And they had a little bit the issue, they played against G3, I think, and then they wanted to join the G1s, but then G1 skipped to G2, so they are a little bit long now in Home Kingdom and probably super, super, super hyped for fighting. Where are you, Shizo? I don't find you. Or aren't you renamed in Arise? I think so. We got a BTR and EXP. Did I say something wrong? Oh, sometimes it helps. PD. Is that little icon ray meaning that it is trash? And Buns is trash and everything. Okay, so Shizo is here. Alright, I mean Shai, I know. I think we know each other probably around a year. So now, I mean, let me write that down. We are close to 27 billion is BTX. I mean, good recruiting, good status. Then I have to check real quick over here what server we watch next. I mean, we can probably look at the Echo server. I heard some people in Echo left, but they also got some good recruits. So let's check out where they are at right now at the moment. Echo is server 60 over here. And I hope they are all in one shell as well, because it makes it just so much easier. Yeah, here we go. Is that, I mean, probably not fully healed power. I mean, when we look at the sort right here, Yeah, he still needs to heal up as well from last KVK, and I think that is kind of... So here we have... Okay, Rito, I didn't know you are R4. Congratulations. I didn't know you are R4 there right now. So they got very powerful. If Kirito is... Oh my god, Prey! Holy meme! Oh my god, she's so cute, Prey! Oh my god. Guys, that's so crazy. Thank you so much for the super chat. I do appreciate it. Oh, Prey. Much love to you. We miss you. We miss you so much. Thank you so much, Prey. I do appreciate it. I do appreciate it so much. And for any reason, my bling 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 is not coming up, but I do appreciate it so much, Prey. Prey, when are you coming back to EIS? We always want to convince Prey back to EIS that she plays with us together, and one day she will. Hello, Davis, welcome. Kirito is saying not at all. So. But Kirito, you can help me. Are your R2s, are this the new recruits from Echo over here? Or is it just mixed in your alliance? I will be happy to fight Echo to test BTX limit at Ray. Will be so much fun, especially a lot of friends from there. Ray saying, I will definitely be watching that fight to see the crazy activity. I mean, the big thing for me is, I mean, BTX... I think when they go in the next KVK, they will definitely end up in a big KVK. So do you know, Kirito, what Echo is fully healed? I would say 25, 26 billion, something like that. Something like that, probably fully healed. So probably a candidate for the big KVK as well. And I mean, BTX, they can now show off playing with the previous G1 servers. Momoy. Pray, we love her so much and miss her so much. Hi, Majestic, welcome here. So I think, I just write down, I think, okay, 26 billion. Okay, Shai has all the data. Why do I even write it down when Shai has it all? Do you have a list, Shai, of all the power servers? Or did Boss Nasty already made one? I'm so not sure. But let's look at the new recruits. That means I think Echo kind of stayed the same power, or maybe lost a little bit. I know they lost some players, but they gained some new players over here. But wasn't Pumba already earlier in Echo? I think he left to Echo from EIS. So, but yeah, this are the new recruits over here. So let's check out the next server. Not really was scanning after migration is done. Full healed, but thought said 26 billion. We never was fully healed. Some migration can happen today. I agree. I mean, there is, let's look a little bit at the UTC time. Is it showing me here? No, not when I'm in that. Let me go back where I have my UTC time real quick. Yeah, 16 UTC. There's still 8 hours to go for the migration when people haven't registered yet. But I think the most realms already registered, you know? Like EIS is registered. So, and when I'm correct, after registering, you can take people, but they can not participate in next KVK. So let me look at the other big ones. Let's go power wise. What server is RAC? RAC. Oh my god. Even with that big list, it's so hard to find. Davis, how many new players EIS got? I mean, we can go real quick here. So we got Gasingi over here. That is one of our new players. We got Diablo over here. Very big player. We got Ekind over here. We got Ega. Oh, he renamed. He renamed. Oops. Let me go back. One wrong click. Aga, so we got Kesson over here. I think, is Kesson from Ancients? I think that could be the case that he's from there. We got Wild. over here. That is our new player. We got Sashi. Then people rename again and make it hard for me. We got Svess over here. Then we got finally back from our Ploy. She's original EIS, but she came back now. She stayed one more season with most of the Thai players in the old server 61, and she joined us for sure now back. Is that Diablo from NTS? Yes, that's Diablo from NTS. So I'm so happy that Ploy is back. She and Mimo is for me. When I joined EIS 4 seasons ago, Ploy and Mimo, they took care about me. So then we have KJ here, amazing girl, also previous Sun and NTS. She joined us as well this season. Let me look. Kimbap is new, I think, as well. 150 million player over here. So overall, I think we got some pretty good recruits. We got also Coco over here. He's joining us. 42 million merits. I mean, that says a lot. We got some really good fighters over here. I'm not going. Andrew's back. He was one of the Thai players as well, who came with Ploy again. So we first took back all the players we had on 61 still waiting. So I think we are in a pretty good spot, I would say. I think we are really in a good spot. So, I'm still looking at 266. Venue, you are the best. I have just the best mods in the world. They helped me out. So let's look at RAC. Let's look at RAC. RAC, I played not last season, but the season before, and RAC got so powerful with so many Krakens, and I fighted them. They're super active. They are good fighters here. They are in the meantime RAC, so fully healed. I kind of expect them probably 25 billion as well. Let's see if they made the new recruits in rank 2. I'm not sure if that's the new recruits, but a lot of alliances are doing it that way. So it could be. But I mean, they were already strong last season. Be careful, Burhan saying, WAO trying to steal players? Who isn't trying to steal? You have around 40 Thai player in BTX? Oh, they should join us. We are the Thai Alliance. Just kidding. Yeah, the Thai community is for me, the Thai players, they are so nice. They are funny, they are nice. I learned a lot of new Thai words, so it's called recruitment. I mean, I have a little bit of different opinion about stealing players and whatever. I mean, at the end of the day, guys, when people say they do that or they do that, every player in this game is an adult, not a kid. You know, they make their own decisions. It's not like that you can just force players to calm you. I think overall you have just to do a great job as leadership over the time, and then people see your play style, people see how you act in KVKs, and murder. Are they kidnapping them? Oh, so I don't think players can be stealed, and if players leave, it's their own will, and that needs to be respected, you know? So it is kind of something. I mean, Saji noob? No, he's not Anubis. Gasingi's main in EIS last season, he was NTS, right? Sea Shadow asking, yeah, Gas came from NTS, I think. Ega as well, Wild as well, etc. KJ, they were playing NTS last season, but they came after the last season to us over here. I'll join EIS when Medusa becomes R5. Oh, good news! She is already in Buns. Good news, Ray. Okay, Medusa screenshotted before we go to the next server. Looking here, I can show that real quick. Let's go. I hope she is still. She was earlier. Alliance power. Look at this here, Medusa, R5. Let's go, Ray. Let's go. So So next, who's the next big one on the list? Venue, didn't you make the list? You said it earlier in German chat. So we have EIS, BTX, Echo, RAC. I mean, we can definitely check BDO. I want to see where they ended. I only know that BDO lost a lot of players. So which server is BDO? Well, or any other one. EIS number one. We have also around 30 tie player fan, we're right. 41, Venue, thank you so much. And Venue, you said another big one. I forgot which one. But for now, we just check BDO. BDO, let's have a look where they're at. I mean, they really lost some big players to BTX over here. Wow, okay, 21 billion? I don't believe that. Are they fully healed? Ah, no, look at this. There's still some... Is Scheisse still here? Ah, you added SSG, yeah. That SSG we watch next. Scheisse, do you have any infos how much BDO will be fully healed? But they lost power when I'm not wrong. Who do I need to go stuff next? Ideas are welcome. And then someone, Joe asking me, who do you want to find next season? We can talk about that soon. I first want to gather the information where everyone powers is. So, I mean, I would probably assume that BDO will probably be 22 billion, 23 billion power. At that point, 23.5. Look at Scheisse, he's just perfect. The data guy. Yeah, he told me he has a little bit free time now with university and so he's 24/7 in the game. And I asked him earlier, when I need any info, I mostly contact him. There are 181 players right now. Okay, so that is the main. Do they have recruits? Let me. Maybe I have to close the R's. I mean, if they have, no, Chisco is definitely not a new recruit, so they don't have that system here either. So let's go. Then you told me the SSG server 266 probably, I think. Let me check this one. Yeah, no, that was RAC. Where is 363? Let's have a look at SSG. And then we go, I want to watch a lot of servers today because I need to know what's going on. I need to go a little bit who went who. These are 4 dates soon, yes. And a troll date soon too. What is a troll date? So here we have SSG. Let's have a look if they are, okay, they are definitely split it up. So Scheisse, if you have any news, how big SSG is in the meantime, please put it in the chat for me. That helps me out a lot. Burhan's, I think next KVK will be BTX, ROG, Echo, EIS, BDO, and Luno or SSG. I mean, kind of something like that. I will definitely have a look at Luno as well, and ROG we can watch. Sol is missing. Come over to Rise of Kingdoms. Start the pain all over again. Seriously, no. I can't do that at all. I mean, I was still thinking, I think still a lot of people are playing Rise of Kingdoms, and I never played Rock, so I kind of was curious. But since I know what the grinding is in COD, and I think COD is still a little bit more friendly for low spenders, so I will not imagine what I have to invest in Rise of Kingdoms to have a good thing. So I'll report you. Bow trolls. Oh my god, the Bring of War trolls. But we have time. Bring of War is Bring of War don't start before next Friday, Saturday, something like this. Honestly, SSG, I have no idea how they recruited. They should be around 21. Okay, I mean, we can try add it together. So we have SSG here. 5 plus. Let's just check. I mean, looks like they are mainly here as well. 5 billion plus 18 billion. That is already 23 for me, guys. don't know if these are the new recruits as well, but I know they lost also some players after the last KVK, but they also recruited. So I think SSG is definitely, and they restarted at the same time like us on a new server. So it looks for me kind of 23 billion as well. Where did Saturo? Is Saturo not here anymore? No. I mean, we have that function in game. We can just look it over that. I mean, I was with him in the last KVK, and he was not. Where is his account? That's wild, guys. Oh, is he on 174? Did he went with TGSM? It's this Saturday Princess, not next. Yeah, yeah, but it's not tomorrow or so, you know, we have still 6 days. I have the weekend free to spend all my CP. You guys can't imagine how many CP I have. Should I show you? Wait, where can I show this? Here. This is my CP I have for the trolls. Can't wait. That will be super annoying. But I'm glad they made the changes that you have not to do duo rallies anymore. You can fill it with all the players and it counts for real points as well. Saturo went to Dead Kingdom 174. Saturo, not Saturo? He isn't? He isn't it? I wrote it wrong. Oh my god. That is so... Thanks, Kirito. Why is no one else telling me? Wait, we can... I always put the O and the U for him in the wrong direction. Satoru. I think that isn't that an anime? And I never watch animes. Okay, we have him right here. Okay, he's in that new view. So he had 42 million merits, and I mean for that account, but account-wise, power-wise, percentage-wise, I think he didn't play so much last season. I know there was some stuff with TFS when the old Noir players, and they had something during our KVK going on. And here's this alliance they went to. I think TSGM was SSG as well before, and look at her, 90 million merits. She was the highest merit power player. It's an anime character. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't watch anime, so I don't know. You have more than me. You have 66k. Yeah, I mean, I got that from the Timeless Treasury store, all the CP. There was a lot of free CP. Can you help me gain power quick? I don't know. So he's definitely here. I mean, they are a little power alliance, 6 billion right now. I don't know what that project here is. But let's see how it goes. We definitely have some powerful players in here, so we will see how that goes. But let me check that here. But with that power, they will just end up in a. But if they come to a mid KVK, I think even with that few big whales and krakens over there, it will be like hell to fight against them. Shinwu versus Sato. I thought this alliance last season was a dead alliance. Yeah, but now TSGM was SSG before, and she went over here. So we have to see what is going, you know, and what they build up. I sent you in-game a screenshot of the power ranking, so it makes your job easier. Fenrir, you're the best. So we watched. Now I want to go ROG, and then I continue with BXS and the other one. So ROG is who? ROG. Where are you on my list? Probably when you find it before me. That T. When you. Thanks. I have seriously, guys. I have the best mods in the world. What would I do without them? So let's go. Let's see what ROG has. And when Shizo, when you have the power of them, then it maybe makes sense. I think someone sent you DM in-game. Someone sent me? Okay. Miss Kingdom Power? Perfect. She had his husband ID over here and couple more. that TSGM guy has an alt on my KVK season 2, kind of scary. I mean, I know she's playing on multiple servers, so let me first check one thing. Who was sending me DMs so I can check? Fenrir sent me. Yeah, perfect. So I have, oh yeah, I love that. So I can show BTX later. So ROG, we have probably to do manual. Princess without mods completely lost. 100%. You should have seen my mods at the beginning when I started. Now, not minus Kex. Kex there as well. So the thing is for me, when I started streaming, guys, and I had my mods Murder and Venue, and they were blocking so many comments and stuff, and banned a lot of them. We had first talk about the rules, but in the meantime, they are a little bit more generous as well. So let's make the calculation for ROG. So ROG, we have here 13.5 billion. That is the same. Then we have ROK here. They should have all their shells. 1.5. Being chilling. I'm a fresh player. I only have a little over 500k power. Oh my god! So you're completely new in the game? I mean, starting... If I would start new, I would do so many things different. I would definitely recommend you focusing one troop type. You either go... I would wait till you get Goris Gogol, then you build your infantry march. The infantry before I would just ignore. And then I would decide if I will be an archer main or a mage's main or a calf's main. Oh, thank you for subscription. I do appreciate it. Thanks so much. Thank you. Okay, Luno, we watched you, but I have to finish ROG. Where are their shells? Shiso, help me out. What power arts ROG? Why are they everywhere? How many shells do they want to build? Plus 9.3. So it looks like they are around 24 billion as well. So I think that is kind of probably, I don't know where they have definitely not their new recruits there. So Luno 22 billion? I was kind of thinking as well, but it kind of depends what they have. Luno is definitely the group to watch out for. I mean, maybe they get some recruits last minute. You never know, guys. So next thing we look is at BXS, because there I got a list sent, and I do totally appreciate that. And they are server 164. If I'm not mistaken, let's check it out. Yes, King's Lord R5. We take a look here real quick on the leadership, and I think Fenrir, did you put the new recruits in R2 as well? So King's Lore R5 here, Fenrir from my chat here, R4 over here, and I think BXS did seriously a very good rebuild. I don't know how they have their recruits, but I think if Fenrir is still here, he can tell me, and I can just real quick open the DMs, because we have not looked at the we have not do the counting, because I just got a screenshot. So this is what BXS is looking. They have a bunch as well. That is kind of funny. So 18 billion. So I think 18 billion right now. Fenrir, I think fully healed. 19 billion something. I think that was the last thing I heard from Slore or something like that. So, Luno has a strong core. They do have a couple of great whales. I mean, we look at them. Luno look good. If they continue same recruitment, they will be at 27 billion at 200 players. I mean, that is kind of the goal you have to go. I think, I don't know how many members EIS is right now, but I think overall it will be, I think 180 something are we in the meantime? I have to check that later. So, but BXS, I think 19 billion. Let's write that down as well. And I'm so happy to see that. BXS, it's definitely alliance. I mean, I cannot recommend a lot of alliances, but BXS I can definitely recommend. Fully healed 20 billion. Let's go. Maybe one day we can be allies again. I would like to see that. BXS is fun. We together in VC is just fun. I mean, if it depends if the matchmaking makes sense or something like that. So, what server number is Luno? Let me look at that strong form. My friend and content creator Fluffy Waffles is over there. So let me check what number is Luno. They are 5, the old Noir number. They stayed on the Noir Kingdom. Oh, and NTS, that is the next one I look after. I totally forgot about looking at NTX because they are super active and organized as well. I mean, now we look at Luno. So, and since we have some Luno players here, let's see how the situation is. They probably don't need up-level shells because I think Noir did a really great job. So if any Luno players stay here, feel free, send me a screenshot. Because it is super hard to figure out in which alliance people are. Whew, they have a lot of shells. I mean, Nora built a lot of Roots of War shells and stuff like that. Okay, okay. I think the main people are all here. So Nuno is R5, Fluffy Waffles R4 as well, and Tinsy here. I think they don't have the new recruits extra, but if you guys, Luno 2, thank you. So if you guys, Kex, wait, Fluffy's a content creator. Fluffy's making some videos about wars and stuff like that. Super cool. Definitely check him out. He's super funny. He's I mean he's that. I mean, look at this. That says enough. I think it's the only player I personally saw, but I'm not watching everyone. Over 100 million power from the last season because it's a shorter season now, so it's even harder to get married. So he did a great job. Check Luno 3. Oh, there are the new recruits, Burhan. Okay, let me check that out. Luno 3. Oh, here's Crystallite. Top player as well. Top player as well. Wasn't Luno 3 here? Wasn't that Luno 3 here? Yeah, Luno 3 is here. So are this the new recruits? Oh, what should I check here? Face of Blade saying Sot has 130 million. Okay. I didn't know that Sot had so many. So he has more than Fluffy from last season. Check MFD and NTS. They are definitely on my list. So we can agree. So Luno was about, I think, fully healed. They will probably, I mean, how much was that is Luno 2, was it? How much are they down in power still? Let me check that. Luno is down on fully healed. How much is Fluffy down on power? I think they didn't had such a long fight at the end, so they probably fully healed. So we are around what, 21 billion something will Luno be? Okay, so next one we check is, you guys may face Luno since they are in old server. You should still have big accounts that waits. That is always the thing. We can only check now what is the power of the alliances they are in. We don't know how much the dead weight is, and I can say I think we have because we started on a new server, so we are really fighting persons. How is Stark always saying that we are very lean or something like that? I had to Google it because I didn't know the word. That's why I maybe remember it not correctly. So we check NTS and then we check MFD next. NTS, MFD. Kingdom 49 for NTS. We were allies with them last season, and I have to say I have so much respect for also Mark, who is the leader there. I played with him in the global war when we had that battle, international content creators against China, global versus China. Mark was our war lead, so and it was super. It was a pleasure to play with him. So this is NTS over here. The leader over here is Mark, or one of his accounts. So this is the leadership of NTS, and they are at 18 billion. Question, are they fully healed? Let me check. On Cider, he is fully healed. Ploybel, how healed is she? Also super good player over here. But they are close to fully healed, so... And I know NTS is super good in managing dead weight as well, so I don't expect them having too much dead weight. A little bit is to heal, so maybe I kind of think maybe 19 billion or something they will end up. 19 billion, 20 billion? 19 billion? Let's write, I think 19 billion will be the kind of process. And I mean, about NTS, you have to say that is not just the alliance here in Call of Dragons, that is a community. I think Mark and very smooth. The other R5, they have played many games for, I think it's a community about 20 years or something, when I remember it correct. They're super organized. They have super strict processes and rules, and have they are kind of playing a super high level what coordination means. I mean, when you see them, they have from out of nothing, NTS get that big ball, and they are coming to you, and they work with different groups like Gamma, Sigma, Beta, and have that well organized different war leads. So definitely, they are when they are on the field and you have them all face at the same time, so coordinated, it's super powerful. So now we look the next time at MFD 77. Let's have a look over there. Apply. Abdabeast here, also friend and content creator. Over here, Guaca. I mean, that is a big W here. She's amazing. She's taking care about the Discord booster stuff, and so that's why I know her. Wasn't she a 4? So this is MFD right now. So guys, anyone from MFD here who can either send me a screenshot or tell me if that's your whole power. Aluno merged with Sue Fenrir? Oh my god, I didn't know that. I was thinking about that. Luno and Sue merged. I mean, that is a big W. Oh, and Homestar is here. Welcome. I'm missing so much, guys, with clicking here around. Homestar, I hope you're doing well. Gohan 4R5. Yeah, here's Midget Gohan. He makes a lot of memes and stuff like that on Call of Dragons Discord. Abdabeast is doing YouTube as well. So MFD players here. Yeah, I'm right. They just play one season and then they left, so I'm curious why. Is that why the Gazingi group left? Just curious. I think the Gazingi group didn't play only one season in NTS. I think there were 2 or 3 seasons in NTS. So it's not only one season they played there. 14.5 billion max power, only fighters, rank 3 recruits. Thank you so much, Paradise. So we see here, I assume there is no farms in here. Let me check if any farms in here. Looks not like they have farms in here. Rank 3 are the recruits. So 14.5 billion max power, only fighting power. I mean, that is a good thing. When you have that, that is in my opinion the way to build an alliance. Rather take a little bit the slower way, but build it up with activity people. It is not, even if you have the biggest Kraken and he's sitting there with 300 million, if he is not coming and help you in the fight and just log in one a day and just 5-bomb a little bit, that is no reference. So let's look. Oh, 29 new recruits. Good job. So we have a Go Slave over here, Abbas. Big accounts, 160. Also, you have a very mixed recruit over here, but there's a lot of new people. 200 million power over here. Some maybe still need to heal up. That's a lot of recruits. Good job. Hello, Ghost King from server 385. Wasn't Agent 007 in BXS? If Fenrir still show me where are in BXS the new recruits or a list of it, you can still show me in BXS, because it looks to me BXS recruited super well. It's super nice to see who BXS got new as well as new players. We got a lot of recruits, but we kicked more power than we recruited, so kind of lost power. Interesting, Paradise, but that is the way to go when you have inactive people and you want to be a competitive alliance. It kind of depends. Do you want to have a casual playstyle, or do you want to have a competitive playstyle? And in a competitive playstyle, I know people say, yeah, but I was busy with work, or I had vacation, or this is upcoming, and that is totally fine. Real life has always priority. But if you want to play in very competitive alliances, you need to have a decent amount of time you play in the game. Otherwise, you are just in the wrong one. This account joined MFD, but he's playing on one in BXS. Okay. MFD Alliance last KVK season, my friends. Okay. Churn saying competitive 10,000%. I'm the same. I want to play competitive. I want to have the challenges on the field. So who else can we watch? Where's the sacrifice? So let me see, who else can we check on that list? I'm just scrolling. Oh, interesting, we have one new server build. We maybe can check that out now. I think when Shai informed me correctly, 92 is the new server of WAO. So the old WAO was a part of a Korean group, and Captain with his group, and Captain decided to go on a new server. So they restarted right now, so they are probably building and up-leveling shells as well. So WAO, and I think here's Captain. That is the, I don't know if they have a council system or what they have. I think, did WAO merge with someone? Hi, Humble Pie! You missed Prey, she was already here earlier. Humble, how are you doing? We're just going through the server powers, and honestly, it is very realistic that we end up on the big KVK with our power. I didn't know we are already back so high in power, but we be around the top 6. Fenrir, we are split in 2 alliances, so I can't put them in R2, but I'll check if I can provide it. Would be cool, Fenrir, just a few ones, then we can look at the new recruits over there. So it was the engines merged. That is Alibaba already here? Is he Alibaba? Did he rename? Oh, if people rename, it's killing me. But I heard definitely that there's planned a merge between them. Hello, what is Ghost King? Are you good? Rip Captain, the cheek clapping we gave him showed how numbers always isn't the deciding factor. Now check the RFF server and you will see 2 alliances in Legendary Alliance, Mobilization Ranking, Peak Level Management. Okay, I checked that after, Davis. Right now I'm going one by one. But where's Alibaba here? Hi Anmol, welcome to the stream. So many people here today, guys. So many here. I do love to see that. So yeah, that is WAO. I kind of assume they are all in one alliance, if I'm not mistaken. But I have probably to up-level 2 shells as well. So maybe, let's see what WAO2 is. And I don't know if all the one from Engines already over here, because I just can't see Alibaba. Or maybe I didn't find him. Hi Ling Ling, oh my god, so many here. Do appreciate you all, guys. So right now I see a power of 12 billion. EIS due up for winter as up on us. Yeah. EIS is we have registered for the winter one, so we are definitely playing winter. Will you be marrying me, princess? Oh, Anmol. Thank you so much. That is very cute of you, but I have to reject. I'm sorry. I hope it's okay, but we can be friends. Even if it's very cute. So, okay, let's go ahead. Okay, I got a proposal today. Prey was here is super chatting. What an exciting day and so many new people. Okay. Davis. So I assume 12 billion WAO. Is Shiso still here? I have to text him. Alibaba already in WoW? Can't find him. If anyone knows, it's Shiso. Friendzone. Where's everyone signing up? Bakis, I think the big alliances definitely did sign up for the winter one, and it's I showed earlier the data. We can go in that again. So what I see from now is WAO 12 billion power, kind of 105 members over here. Still on a good way. I mean, it is a good first start on a new server directly, and now you have to work on up leveling all the shells. So when we look at the registration, Calling of Courage 46 registered, and Winter is up on, it's definitely, but 135. But still, I mean, over 40 people registered for the other scenarios. So EIS, you see here the green flag. We registered for that one. Scheiße, got friendship, Kappa. Oh, no, it was still cute, guys, you know? But at the end, it will always be the same. Oh, Anmol, thank you so much. I do appreciate the super chat. Thank you, that's so cute. Means even more to me when I said no to the marriage and you still do. Much love to you. Thank you so much. Oh, Homestar just subscribed. How could Homestar not be a sub before? Oh. So Shai, I don't know if Alibaba went to WAO yet or no, but guess not yet. Yeah, it's the same. Tinsy here. Oh, you missed your alliance. We already were in Luno. Yeah, I saw that, Tinsy. So maybe let's one time go back to Luno, because you can give us the tea. So Luno merged with Su, is that correct? Luno merged with Su on server 5, right? Give us the infos. It's so hard to keep up with all the merges and what is going. I was surprised, lol, Homestar. But I appreciate it. But haven't you already subbed earlier? I mean, you were often in my streams. Is Winter Scenario with Long Range Warfare? Yes, it is. This is my live first ever super chat. Oh my god, Anmol, I do even appreciate it more that you give it to me. Oh my god, much love to you, okay? So yeah, Tinsy, give us the tea. What was it in Luno 2? Is that rank-wise kind of organized? Who is from Su and who is from original Luno? Or no, it's mixed up. So Tinsy, tell us. So is everyone from Su already here? Hey, Miss and Noob Murder. Hi, Evil. Welcome. Vex is here. Tinsy, I would call it lovely people who came back after we had allied for a season. I mean, that is kind of cool. When you worked as an ally together and then you come together, so is everyone already here with the 20 billion? Or are you still waiting for some people to migrate? This is my region princess. I will figure it out later. Fluffy Waffles is in here. He can give us the tea as well. S5 on top, Marcel saying, hey, welcome. Marcel from Luno as well. The whole Luno is here. I can't disclose sensitive information. I don't agree in segregation, whatever that. Oh my god, don't make it a complicated English for me, please. Everyone is mixed together, okay? You don't know in separate. Okay, I got it, Fluffy. So Fluffy, good job on merging. Anmol, bye bye. Are you leaving that stream? It was nice to have you here, and thanks for super chatting. Your first super chat in live to me. That means a lot to me. Robin here. Everyone here. Oh my god, guys. So definitely, Fluffy. I'm super happy for you. You know that. Good job here. And I wish you all the. And maybe we see each other next season. It could be very possible. We're kind of close in power. We grew 5 billion, and we recruited 40 people. I mean, congratulations. That's all. And Luno has kind of the same mentality like EIS has. They have a very loyal core, and with a lot of loyal core members, that is. I can only tell that from EIS. In EIS, not a single person left after this season. It is for me incredible, because I think that is always the best you can have when people are not leaving. You know the alliance is doing something good, you know. And when you have a loyal core, then even if you get a boring season, a bad matchup, a bad other situation, you will survive it if you have a loyal core. And that's why I'm so happy here. Luno together with Sue built something. We need strong servers on the field, guys. We definitely need it. Theoretically 6 billion. But Fluffy, if we meet, please stay away with your cast from me. Well, yes, we lost 1 billion with some people leaving. Definitely good recruits, Fluffy. Sioux people are great. I mean, and with Sioux people, I think when I know correct, I think Luno was very NA wise, and then you get now all the Asian people from Sioux. So hi, Bree Bree. How are you doing? So this is the next one. So let me look to who I want to look as well. Which servers are also interesting. Next one. Who do you guys watch? Who we want to see here as well? I mean, I want to have a look at Chi real quick. Server 68. Because they registered for the other season, and I do kind of a little bit understand it, but I don't know if it's the way to go. I think it's better to be, because Chi was always a competitive team, or try to. So so they are 18 billion right here, right now. So kind of. Let me write it down. But yeah, it doesn't matter. They are anyway not matched up with us. But what can now happen to them when they are the only ones with YY, bigger ones, who register for the first season? Then you end up in a super boring KVK. If you overrun your enemy in 3 days, that's not fun, you know? No one. And that is a risky decision, in my opinion. Focus her, Fluffy, no! Humble, you need to protect me. It's your job. Oh my god, Dirty Mages player. Don't say anything against the Mages players. They will be forced skipped. Imagine you sign in, you're too powerful, and you get forced skip because they cannot match up you. I mean, that is kind of... And it's also bad for the lower power kingdoms, because I think in the King's chat, all the bigger alliances agreed to sign in for the winter season. So who was on 92 on season 1? Mine is 101. We are away from of G1 for few. Rubber, where are you playing right now? I lost track where everyone went. But I mean, they are super powerful, so I don't know. I mean, I do understand sometimes that was really last season that they ended up in that KVK. They were the lowest power, and then they were also sandwiched in between BDO and Echo. I mean, that was kind of a tricky situation, but I don't know if it was the right call to not sign in for the winter where everyone is going. Chi lost Bad Boy team to TFS. Oh, okay, interesting. You're at server 389, okay. Oh, I mean, TFS we haven't watched yet either. What are they doing? So TFS is 40. 14? So let me see how Jason's rebuild is going. Do they still have to up level shells as well? Is that full power? Are they only 17 billion? I assumed, yeah, Trust, here are the new recruits. Ryuko is from WB, Trust from WB. I think both super good recruits over here. So got 21 recruits. I mean, 21 recruits is not bad, but maybe they need to heal a little bit. How much is Jason still down? 70 million. I mean, they have here Restraint R4, or Anthony's R4, I didn't know that. Anthony was, I played with him in EIS as well. Super active player, good fighter. Vico is amazing. Satan, Future, okay. 17 billion TFS, okay. 19 billion fully healed, okay. Solo Man, they have a bunch of farms in there. You mean in TFS? Oh, yes. So player-wise, okay, all the R1 seems to be, so 45 farms in here. So are there only 120 players? A little bit more, 130 around, 130 around when I add this. 130 players. TFS is kind of, okay, so let's write that down as well. TFS around 18 billion, but only 130 players, that's not a lot. They kicked a lot of players, okay. Yeah, Kirito, I was wondering too, Vico R4 here, but she's amazing. She's a German girl as well, and I had some talks with her when we played in the same KVK when she was in Kong and I was in EIS, and she's super amazing girl. So let's see how it goes there. TFS is 140 players. Yeah, or a lot left. I mean, let's check real quick EIS. How many players are we? On rankings, if we go personal power, I mean, here we can see it. Look at my power. I'm only ranked 100. I'm a little bit tiny, but I'm saving for the great height mages. I need to see if I can do it, the mage skin. So I think here we can kind of make the cut. 185, and then we have, I think Schema and some are still here on the player. They are planned to migrate out because they didn't make the requirements as well. Yeah, you see here Xoxa. So we are probably 180 players playing active in EIS. So I think 180 is a good reference. I'm super looking forward now to the new team. We got, I have to say, the new players we got the last season included so well. It is amazing playing with them. And we are really looking forward to next season, to going wild here. So, who else do we want to watch? DSR, I know a lot of the second account got moved. Yeah, I mean, second accounts is something, in my opinion, alliances should not have second accounts unless they are really playing both very, very much. But the most are not doing this. So we have to see how that goes. So who else do I want to watch? Vico R4 is amazing. Someone has a good eye. Yeah, she's really, I think she's super good in organizing stuff, and she's just a super friendly person as well. To who else we want to see? I mean, Sue I have not watched now because they are kinda merging into Luno, so there is probably not much going on. Oh, I forgot, BR 156 that I want to watch as well. 156. Let's have a look at BR. Now it would be nice having King Yummy here, but he's probably asleep at that time. I think BR won there last season, right? Mia R5 here. Princess, how much speeds you have now? That is the most hidden secret. I need to calculate if I can even make it for the major skin. But the thing is, what I don't know, do we get the Great Height skin? Because the thing is, the Great Height skin is not showed normally with a new update. He went to sleep, coming back in a couple of hours for. Yeah, that is normally yummy sleep time. That is what I'm thinking. So, BR is 18.6 billion power. Let me check if Mia is fully healed. So I mean, they can probably kind of reach when I see there is still a little bit healing left. How much is? So I kind of assume they will end up 19 billion, something like this. We getting infantry skin in a month. How do you know? How do you know, Shai? Because with the new update, Kirito saying, did they already? Is there a mail about a new update? You can show use quick. What does that mean? I'm gonna push my speed up to next Brink of War, so I don't care much. Do we have a new update mail? Where's even my mails here? Oh, I have to go back to my old server. So BR is definitely in the list as well. Did we get a new system mail? By the way, did everyone do the Escort Clash? That was super nice event. I figured it out a little bit late. Oh, this is how it goes. Every 2 months and half we get skin. So one update with skin and one update without skin. Oh, okay. So I have 3 more updates time to save up speeds for the major skin. That makes me very confident that it's possible. Show us your speeds easy with new update. Complex, very, very much thank you for the subscribe. I do appreciate it. Shadow, can you give us a quick rundown why they removed the Season 3 map? I don't think they removed the Season 3 map. Super event only for T5. But was it worse for T4? Complex that kind of event, or you mean the Great Height event? So. Major skin will be September. That is perfect for me, Shai. Then I can really go for the major skin. Then it's really possible around 11 September. Okay. So I have to see what I can save till there. But then I definitely go now for the 8-hour speeds as well in the VIP store, not only the 24 hours. Because all my money I invest, I can only invest in Forge of Light, guys. I can only invest in Forge of Light because I need to unlock that exemplars, and I'm at 1.1k draws, so I'm so behind. Let's get some mana in the meantime. Never let it unfarmed. If everyone always asks how I get so much mana, farming. Always farming, and we have the gather speed up today, so that kind of we have right now the gathering speed, so we have to get use of that. And after I will go back as a low spender. I think it is super valuable. I don't know if you guys do that. Probably the whole 90% won't do it, even more. I'm farming champs 1k a week because 1k a week you can farm, and I think it is super good for us low spenders to have a little bit support. Oh yeah, you'll get the skin. So for everyone who want to do when we go for the Great Heights, I mean, next season is the Long Range Warfare season, and I have still this 30 days one available. So this one I will use next season, the Mage's defense, because, and I also think my Mage's setup is now pretty good, and I play one Archer Mage. So it will be fine, and I will use that Mage's defense, and I have some good plans. We will see how it works out. I have an infantry march. I got my Torque now level 2, and I will also go in Forge of Light for up level my Torque. So I'm super happy with my infantry right now. My Goris Gogol is next season definitely doing a good job. It took me a while to catch up, but it will be fine. And this one I will use next season. I'm a little bit sad I don't have this one. I feel like it's not so pretty, but the magic attack is the best. And I pray they create a very pretty girly-like Mage's HP one. Use it against us, princess. So, you don't need Exemplar, calm down. I think it is super powerful, Exemplar. I mean, I can't even show because I haven't opened it. But I feel like I want the Elegy one to use it for the defense break, that I don't need a Breath artifact. And then I want to have it for my Torque to have a higher range. I think it's super powerful. Yeah, just train 4 million infantry is nice, but I just heal the infantry in war. I did that last season there. Hi Guller, how are you doing? Everything is good, guys. So the thing is, what I can tell you speeds-wise, if you want to compete in a Great Hyde event, if they don't change the rules, it will still be that you get for that kind of skins, especially this one when you wanted it additional with that crown thing. So you need push 30 million power to get just the skin with the buff effect. And when you are in the top 10, then you get additional, and I mean, that is so beautiful. I love that with that crown and everything here. So that looks so beautiful. So I would like to have that brown thingy, but yeah, is everybody here? I feel like it's really everybody here. My whole old crew is here. Vexy. So, Great Heights. So if you wanna do it with full T5, you need 2,400 days of speed ups if you have no T4 to upgrade. This amount of speeds lowers, so 2,400 days plus minus is around to get 30 million power push, only train new T5s. Check, clearly saying check 238, everyone is sleeping on them? Yeah, let's check it out. The sound effect is super bad, but the crown is good. I don't even know what the sound effect is. I mean, did you guys see that I have a little bit sound in the background from COD? I don't know. And this is the first time I do it in stream. 5 million, 1 seal, 6 seal, 30 million. And Fob, is it correct that the crown thing, that you only get it when you are top 10? That is correct, right? Or 20 million gems and you could shy us. Look at this. Welcome to my life. 20 million. That's why you teleport to as many cities as possible to annoy them. Check DM will split right now, but I saw that the guys, they are in Bun, so I have the Aufruhr in BXS right now. Oh, let's look at this real quick. And then we looked at other server. Let me write it down, the underestimated server. 283. Let's look at the new BXS recruits. That would be cool. Let's see them. Jokers, thank you so much. Okay, let's go. Where did he say he put it? Let me check in the mail real quick. He said put the new okay, new recruits in R2. I mean, we can just read that real quick what he said, and then we have the whole informations out here. Oh, wrong one. So he said, I put new recruits in R2 here in Buns, don't have R4 in BXS, there's some there as well, we are split. So these are only the new recruits from, and probably Fenrir sent me the other one. So let's go, who got the new recruits here in BXS. We have Sash over here. I mean, very good, 115 million, 199 Trauma here, great recruit. 228 guys. BXS is cooking here, I tell you. Edge. I know him. He was EIS earlier. Son Goku, Darskang, Tichi, Cyan, Charlie. Good recruits over here. Good job, BXS. Fenrir, I have the R4 in BXS. I can sort them. Oh, would be cool. So if you can sort it, it's probably kind of cool. Then we can just have a look in your recruits as well. He sent me here also what other list Fenrir. Yeah, I mean that is the. I think Tom's joined you last season. He played already a season in BXS. I'm pretty sure about that. So I'm super happy see BXS back on top. That is super cool for me. If you are top 10, you get the city skin free, so you don't need to spend seal on it. To get crown, you need 6 seal. If you push 40 million power and end up in the 11th like Stannis and Echo, all HP member, he should buy the skin that way with 6 seal and no crown. Okay, Fob, when that event is coming, I will contact you again to do it correctly. He got 11s on attack calf and lost it. Now on this one, he got 11s again, Guller, and both of them less than 1 million. Oh my god, that's crazy. Okay, let me write down all these numbers. I mean, we have a little bit of time. So we can check this. So you say powerful is 283. We have 30. I mean, NF57 got that. NF57 I played one season as well. So we'll definitely have a look at them. I'm always just looking a little bit who's in the chat, who can help me out, who know where some merch is going. For example, I didn't know Sue and Lou know merch, so I'm super happy. But we have to do the important stuff first, guys, and I need to send my mana farmers out. Resource healing became such a big thing in COD, so you want to be prepared, especially if you wanna push 30 million power at the Great Heights. Do you know how much mana that is? That's a lot. Silas saying, they recruited HWG people. Did they in BXS? Okay. I mean, we can watch at IA, Silas. Should we watch at IA as well? Oh, A2G, 183. I have to definitely watch them as well. How long till my Indus walks home? 5 minutes. I mean, guys, did you already all do the new event? Maybe I can get some advice. So what I will get is, I have one more quiz, so I get 6 over here. And as I'm a low spender, I don't buy the event pack. So the only thing what I will do, I will buy forge packs tomorrow to reach that goal. Only forge packs, and then I get here also the other 15 one. But I don't know what to buy. I feel like the rewards gotten worse. I already got the speeds over here. I got the tokens, the nameplate, and now I don't want to. And I got this one that is always good to have to change the hero skill levels. I mean, teleport, yes, but that is probably the way to go. I feel like the rechance and the medals are gone soon. I mean, artifact keys maybe is a thing, but I don't even make it to the pet fruits here. When you low spend, you have just. And here are the good pet fruits. Here are the ones you can choose which ones you want. I feel like this time it's a little bit less rewards-wise. That was last time, in my opinion, much better. Yeah, I know. I was on call with him when we saw it happen, Die of Lore. 30 million, 5 million T4 upgrades. I mean, I will not have 5 million T4 till then. It took 1.4 billion mana for me. That was painful, not gonna lie. I mean, mana, I should be fine. I placed the new players. They are in BXS in R2, so you can check now if you want. Thank you so much, Fenrir. So before we go to the next one, we check one more time. You are amazing. So here, Alliance, members. We go back to the full screen. Oh my god, you got so many recruits. 32 people? Kimchi over here, Kronos. I mean, yeah, I mean, you gain so much power at the end. I mean, BXS now 19 billion, so that comes from somewhere, right? I mean, BXS had a great last season. They kind of won against AC, and they had a lot of fightings, and they had a lot of fun over there. Also in the memes channel in Discord. Rosie here. Rosie was previous EIS. Allergy. Oh, Allergy is coming. She was with us in the last KVK. Was she on the SSG server? Artifact keys are goaded now because of the exemplar for... Yeah, I kind of agree, Vex. Get region pods or resources. Sorry, Vex, I was cutting chicken tendies. Been good to bro. How about you? Good evening, princess. Do you think the next great height will be top 10 or top 20 with the skin reward? Welcome. Simitera, I hope I say it correct. I think the next great height will be the top 10 again with the 30 million push. I know, and that we have to keep in mind, guys. Earlier they changed it one season to the top 20. Then they changed back into the new system with the seal and the 30 million. So so definitely it will be. And then some people complained they like the top 20. So I don't know. The devs made an announcement when all that complaints come in and said they will reconsider it, but we have no actual info about it. Actually wasn't... Oh, in TFS she was, not SSG. Hi, the EXP Mobile. It's promo from FOB in Discord that got BXS so many recruits. It does? I mean, great job here. BXS, I mean, look at all that high power players. That is, I would say, super successful. Definitely big W season recruiting wise for BXS, so I'm super happy. So let's go to one more server. Let's look at A2G. We were allied with A2G last season, and I think they are on a... So it is kind of the merge of Vital is the R5, and I think he did a really good job in last KVK, and all I heard from Dark was that the work together was very good with A2G. So as allies, it was super easy with them to work. So Vital R5 here, and they merged Glory. Asarion was kind of, I think, the Glory leader at the end, and they merged together. On the server 183, I think it was not the way to go. Do it on... if I would have been them, I would have done it on an originally new server, because I played in Glory a season, I think 1 year and 3 months ago. But they have a lot of dead weight in my... I would have started on a clear new server if I would have been them. But if it works for them out, I mean... I don't think they got so many new recruits, right? They're pretty much the same like they were power-wise last season. Oh, the boss is here. You're pretty late here. Guys, everyone who is new, don't forget to drop a like on the stream, please. Thank you very much in advance. Oh, Pineapple, welcome, welcome. Who's Pineapple? Did I miss that? Tension here, got region pods or resources. So many, I can't even keep up with the chat. I'm trying my best. No pineapples in here. This is a chill live stream, just watching to pass the time. I mean, we have that all right now. Yeah, 2 weeks home kingdom, but I have to be honest, I enjoy a little bit of downtime. I do really enjoy it. Have a little bit of time for myself, friends, family, work, real life, just chill times. It's super amazing. You streaming at the 9th of May? Definitely. I will definitely stream the matchmaking party, like always. I do always matchmaking party, who are our opponents, and I'm so super excited which KVK we will end up. So... Dark, you always late. They should bring top 20 back. They had that for one great high. I agree. I would super like to have that. So let me write down A2G real quick on my list here. So then we have A2G with around, I would say fully healed, probably 18 billion power. A2G kicked a ton of dead weight during Home Kingdom, so it's mostly active accounts. The question is the dead weight still on the server? Because I kind of assume for the matchmaking, they don't count the alliance power, they will count the server power. So I don't know where my friend, for example, did Vegas migrate his account out? It's a good friend, it was a good player, but he just quit the game. So Vegas, is he still in? So I don't know which. Yeah, you see, that is what I mean with that weight. Vegas quit the game 2 seasons ago or something like that. So he was a great player. He was a great fighter. When you look at his stats, I mean, that's insane. But he just quit the game. But this account is now sitting there. And if no one migrates it out, then it just sits there and is that weight for A2G. That is what I kind of mean. Where is your account, Han? My account is in 176. I'm playing in EIS. A2G missing Wales though, other than Vital? Yeah, probably. It kind of depends. I mean, when you look how EIS, so I'm playing here in EIS. We are up leveling shells right now, so it's a little bit hard to show here everything together. But our main name is EIS, Eminence and Shadow. That is where I play. No, mostly recovered, vouchered, or discharged. So they accepted the voucher here and they don't count that anymore in the but do they not to migrate out that they don't count anymore? Doomstar Princess, do you think they will have a mega KVK matchmaking again for SOS 2 match pool or split all the big kingdoms up a bit? If you ask my personal opinion and my assumption, I'm guessing we get a big KVK again. That is not something I know from the devs. That is something I'm just guessing. Because if you put in every single KVK one big alliance, then it's kind of unfair because they will just win it and overrun. So in my opinion, they should really, since we can't pick the start region again, I would really like to see they think a little bit about how they place it on the starting map. Hello, I'm from Server 99. Welcome to the stream. Nice to have you here. Doomstar Vegas likely isn't counting against their capacity if he's been online for 90 plus days. I mean, that could be the case. You're right in that. Tinsy saying, accept ticket don't count. If they don't migrate, you need to give them another ticket next season. Yeah, I think that is the biggest issue. That, I mean, the 90 days, yes, that can probably, but I feel like with that weight, honestly, I have now migrated 2 times on EIS, you know? So I don't want to migrate in 2 years a third time and pay again just for playing in the same alliance. That is something I seriously reject. I only do it if I have it only with free tickets. Then I even consider that sort. But I'm not migrating a third time and paying again because I feel like this is just a massive game bug. If they don't give us a realistic possibility to clean up our dead weight, and the solution cannot be the king has to pay. That is just, in my opinion, a very bad solution. So I'm just hoping there are some better stuff coming up. Just playing for the same alliance, it's about the payment, Dark. It's for me about the payment. Why should I pay 2 times to play in the same alliance? I should only be pay if I'm a server hopper and play somewhere else. But if I want to play with my same team again and we have to move because of that weight, that is just not a fair solution. So I feel like that is seriously a point they have to work on, and that's why I say they have to do now something with the dead weight, and that cannot be the solution, in my opinion, that the kings have to pay for it or whoever. So yeah, don't worry, I have to pay $400 a player to move out, and so as I say, they need to find a solution because it is very normal in that kind of games that people just quit the game. And the most people quit the game, like they either sell their account, okay, that is one option what is happening. Even if it's against TOS, it is just happening. Then you're very lucky because that player is either migrating out or playing your alliance, or they just leave the game and leave the dead weight there, and that is the bad part. Doomstar vouchers have been accepted before reset tonight, start of migration, or the voucher doesn't go into effect until KVK ends. Oh, okay, that is another good info. By the way, I saw BTX took Blink, Dude's Menace with infantry, saw him fighting in BDO. Oh yeah, I think Blink was BDO, and we had that earlier, BTX, when we looked at the new recruits over there. So let's go to the next server. I was named. If anyone has a server I haven't watched yet, you can always provide me the infos, what you think it's interesting to see. I heard about here. RFF over here. Let's check. I mean, RFF is super powerful as well. But I think RFF... Did they sign in for the winter? Doomstar, I wanted to fight COD devs with the other kings, but some already used their expulsions, so it's already too late. No way they try and fix it now. Tinsy EIS, most beloved spy. Just swipe the card. Talk easy. EIS FOB nice. Oh, I don't know about that FOB. You mostly, I saw some not so nice comments to EIS from you in Discord. So I don't know if anyone here would pay for you to bring you here. Blink is in BTX. Oh no, you didn't even know that? Come on, FOB. How many left Echo? I think Echo was, in my opinion, when I saw it correct, they are the same power kind of. So they lost a few and they got a few. I think even they lost a few of power. So RFF we have over here. I mean, they are at 15.3 billion. How healed are they? Like, let's just check a few. So it looks like they have still to heal up. I'm always checking the big players and see if they still have to heal up. Then you can have a little bit of reference. Yeah, I mean, that looks like they have still something to heal. So we can RFF put on the list. Do they have to recruit in rank 2? No, that is the farms. So they will be end up 16, 17 billion power. Correct me if any RFF is here in the stream. 16 billion main, 10 billion sub. And they go winter. Oh my, they have 10 billion in the sub alliance. OMG. So let me find the sub alliance. Maybe the blue one here. So 26 billion. Probably kind of here, right? Could be something like this. But that is a lot of server power, guys. Yeah, it's probably in the Dragon Zone as well. But that is a lot of server power, so it's... I have to correct. They are 26 billion then they... I think it's a little bit less. So for me, it's when I get them at 16 billion at that main alliance plus that 7.5, maybe... I mean, you're right, they are 23 billion. And they signed up for winter, so I didn't know that. Thank you for the information. BTX recruited to #1 power in the game before even fighting anyone. Noir 2.0 question mark. Won't ever fight at disadvantage. That is the thing. We will just see that with BTX. I mean, BTX has to prove their self next KVK. I mean, now when they are faced strong enemies, it is always how you gonna go for it. Echo 24 billion, they were 26 billion plus before. I think they dropped a little bit power, so that's, you see guys, it's kind of interesting when Echo is losing more powers than they gain. And sometimes, I don't know, we have to see. So we have RFF now, so we have some other... So this I have still to check out. Let me check who is the next one on the list. So let's have a look. I haven't looked a long time at NA. I think they are server 30 because NA didn't skip the KVK like the other G1 servers did, and they stayed there. So they are always a little bit in advance. So let's see what NA is doing a little bit. Would be interesting to see and how their power is. I mean, are they already in the KVK? When is the KVK of them starting? They are definitely not in that shell here. Are they here? Yeah, they are. Oh my god, NA! 21 billion over here. My YouTube buddy Hulkson is playing there. Ghost as the R5. It looks kind of fully healed. Do we already know their matchups from that generations? We probably do. Is it very bad? I've never heard about RFF before, where they are G1 or coming to G2. They were G2 coming to G1 when I remember correct. Matcha, hey Matcha, welcome. My good friend Matcha. It would be nice if players could contribute with their own tickets for people to leave. If we keep managing that way and giving tickets for people leave, then they would not need to use them. I totally agree, Matcha. That is kind of a cool solution. If we want to lose our that weight, we give our tickets, what we have saved up, to the players we want to migrate out. That way, we never have to migrate again. And we get rid of the... That is a good suggestion. I will keep that in mind. So NA, good job here. 21 billion. That looks pretty good for me. Kirito saying it's only rumors. You mean that PTX is #1 in the game right now? That's only rumors. I mean, I would like to see the 1v1 BTX Echo, and that would be the interesting fight to watch. NA merged with YBD Alliance. NA is going to Winter Map G2. NA is going with us. Nice. Oh, thank you, Davies and Cleary. You give me all the infos. It's so good to have you guys. Together we can put all the infos together. So they have to be on my list. And 21 billion. And F in a similar spot. Okay. Let me check. So, but question, Regmore is saying NF57 is in a similar spot. Let me check that. Is NF57 coming with us in G2 as well in winter now? Did they also skip one time? I mean, when they are so powerful, they probably did as well. We played NF57 one season. They are in similar spot now with, let me check NF57. Or did they sign up for the G1 KVK? Oh, yeah, facts, 21 billion. But I'm always saying, having power and having the power playing active on the field is definitely different. Is that Pink? Pink from my stream earlier? Or is that another Pink? NA is crazy. I saw they don't want so much because they more like a casual alliance. EIS has the best female team in the game, so it's naturally KJ came home. True. Giving free passport doesn't make devs money. They won't do that. Yeah, probably yes. What devs don't get is that we are forced to not be very nice to these players and they end up just quitting, making them less money overall. Everyone waiting Echo versus BTX, no one care of RAC. Is what's up saying. I think RAC is super powerful. I think they are, in my opinion, they are super high ranked as well. From what I played against them when they were even lower power. People would just use farms to donate, so they won't go for it. DSR probably correct. Game make tons of millions in a month, they don't care. Actually, RAC is 40 billion. What? Krabby? Nah. I highly doubt one server here is 40 billion. NF also skipped to come G2. Oh, that is good to know. So NF57 is going in the winter with us as well. Dark, let's be friends. No worry, all good. Fob and Dark being friends again? Question mark in my stream. Even if NF is at 21 billion. NF didn't skip. They got forced to skip because there was no matchup for them. So game skipped them. It might happen to GG. No way that happened. But why did they not sign in with 21 billion power directly to the winter? I mean, that would have made sense. RAC powerful, but got carried by ROG. Okay, I haven't, honestly, because I was so busy with my own KVK, I had not much time to watch others. We fight it thanks to WB. We fight it begin zone 2 till the end of the season. We had a whole time fighting. Okay, what is Krabby and Dark smoking? I already see what's 52 billion power. My God, what is going up here? Are you hanging up in VC and planned? Okay, let's just pick on Princess on her stream. I heard already see SG4 infantry too. You guys are funny. You see them, you know, you guys are crazy. Sometimes, probably they are typing something in Discord behind my back already, or sitting in the voice chat and making jokes of me. So we did 30, we did 57. So now I have to go to... So the server 249 was suggested as well. Was that real quick? 249? 249. Confirm watch. Oh, yeah, that is definitely WB. I talked about them. Vista R5 Elega. Let's check WB out. Okay, they are 21 billion. Elega here, but they are not fully healed, I assume. Where is Extinct? Is he fully healed? Yeah, close. 40 million left. So we can kind of expect WB. So how I see that matchups, guys, we have a lot of alliances around that 20 billion mark, plus minus 2-1. That gets super interesting. I assume I missed the teams that, yeah, maybe you are interesting to know. Luno merged with Su. Did you know that? Luno is on my list now. Let me go back. Luno is 21 billion now. They merged with Su. And that is, I think, a big W in the game. So WB, they are super nice people. Is Bud still there? Yeah, and Butterfly's super cute person. Bud's here. I mean, playing with WB again, I would not mind on next KVK. It's just, they are just funny and they are cool people. I would like to have with them Big Mary Extinct. Yeah, tell us, Doug, do you like to have EIS, BTX, SSG versus Echo, RHE, RAC? It's funny that, Fob, are you already making Diplo before we even know the matchup? Doug, what kind of KVK pool you want for EIS? Doug, I don't know. Are you at work or available? You can talk. You can talk I can hop in Discord when you want to talk it, or you can type it. It's up to you. Hi, Goldcard, welcome. BTX should 2 versus 4 if they want to prove something. Otherwise, everyone will think they are just like being Noir. I mean, if you get a balance 3 versus 3, it should be fine, right? Clearly saying BTX, Echo, RAC, RFF, EIS, SSG season loading. I'm working, I can join in 10. Okay, then we get you in 10 minutes and Dark. So get ready, guys. Countdown of 10 minutes, and then Dark will say what he expects, what we meet, what is his favorite one. I will ask you guys, what do you think? I mean, we have here the first thoughts already. BTX Diplo win. The EXP mobile. How do you think? I mean, you have to look at the stats. You know, when you match on a KVK, all you do is you're looking at the stats. You're looking at the stats, what it is going to. So I would like to have a list and to show you that list real quick. But I cannot type that really down for you guys, because I typed it, unfortunately, down on... So wait, I maybe typed that real quick down for you, and then we have a little bit of overview about all my research I did. So let me do something real quick. But that is just, it is, don't please take that list out and say, oh, that is the power of the kingdoms. That is just a, that is just what I gained when I was looking at them really quick and when I had not much time to, that is not a perfect research, and I'm 100% sure that Boss Nasty is doing that. But I make a list for us real quick together because it is nice to see. We get out now so many infos. So it will be nice to see BTX. When we have all that infos already, then we can gather it together and I show it one time on screen. And then you all can make a little screenshot and you have at least a little bit of background how it will be. How it will be power-wise and who we can even 25 billion, or maybe it's even 20. Yeah, it doesn't matter so much. 25 billion, 26 billion. So Echo had, so EIS 23 billion, BTX 27 billion, Echo 26 billion, 25 billion. That's all a little bit. And when I did my guessings, I'm typing that real quick down for you guys, and then you can really see what is high. I mean, BDO with 23 billion, still a high power kingdom as well. ROG 24 billion. Okay. So then we have so many, that is crazy. Then we have here Luno with 21 billion. Then we have NTS with 19 billion. That is not now in the right order, but I think we can deal with that. We have BXS with 19 billion, I would say, kind of something like that. We have BR with 19 billion. It's all very close, guys. I mean, it depends if they put all big ones in a matchup together or not. I mean, we don't know that yet. So then we have RFF with 23 billion. We have NA 21 billion. We have NF57 with 21 billion as well. We have A2G with 18 billion. We have MFD, maybe because they're a little bit lower, TFS is kind of like 18 billion as well. WB with 21 billion. I can't watch the chat right now. I'm doing that list for you guys, and then I will be back to you after. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They are all on the list. They are all on the list. BXS is there, Luno is there, NTS is there, BR we have TFS. So we just need MFD. We watched as well with, I would say, something like 14.5 billion. So now I do a quick little screenshot. Put that screenshot over here. And then I can show that real quick here. Thanks for waiting, guys. Okay, let me read up the chat. 2 versus 4 is BS. I kind of agree. Who said we don't? Entire BTX loves Princess, huge fan from day one. Oh my God, Fob, you're cute. I love you all too. I mean, we guys have a lot of history together. And if we are enemies or allies, I had that with Shiso already. I will always love you girls, no matter what happened. BTX is 28 billion hella power, but they still in G3, I guess. No, they are with us now. They signed with in with us. ChatGPT, when it comes to power, punch power, who is the strongest? Then Echo and RAC. BTX, WAO. Oh, we watched WAO. I think they were around 12 billion, but because they will not end. What's up, Princess? What's up, Ashley? Regards. Welcome to the stream. Love to see you here. How is A2G doing? We looked a little bit, 18 billion. But let me upload that now. So what I can do right now is I can just open that probably here via Discord. Is it in the lab yet? So. So now we can look at my list, if everything works out well. So it is not perfect, guys. It is just what the infos we gathered over here, and I need a Doug, if you are here and available, I let you give a look at the list real quick, and then we can do the analysis. WAA formed a team grabbing EDS members to peak their alliance's power, and then they moved to very next season. I mean, we watched WAO earlier, so they are at 12 billion power right now. I don't know if everyone is there, so we don't know yet. BDO lost a lot. What happened to them? BDO lost their Krakens to BTX. Or imagine we be allies, same VC, me and Dark, best season. Oh, regards. This is just, when I hear Ashley, the first thing what comes in my mind is regards. Very well, quite blessed on the 183. I think 183 made a good turnaround. I mean, you guys left to, I think, WOW, then you came all back. Kilo and Teeks all day. I think a lot of old Glory players still there, and kind of got a lot of fun again to play again. So Doomstar here, I want to know if he can ally BTX. Let's ask him, Doomstar. WAO has 100 members. They didn't feel 150. Yeah, they have around 100. I mean, we watched that server earlier, you know. We can maybe talk about it. We go back to the list soon, guys. But let's just have a look at them because they are not on the list. So I mean, can you not already anywhere see here the things? I think they got in. It kind of depends. It looks like 126, right? When we go through that number here. I know, no, Doc, you're right. 105, unless they have anywhere more power, and I didn't find. So that kind of 12 billion is kind of their power right now. So they will play next season mid-tier if they don't, unless they have here some power, so maybe 13 billion. So we need kind of see. I'm not used on YouTube, so you format menu, I don't know how to mention. You can use the ad, and then you can get this. Time to learn it, Ashley. Time to learn getting used on YouTube. And you can also put the thumb up button, guys. Smash the like button if you enjoy here the stream with me. We have so many here. I would appreciate it. Dual stream on Twitch when? I'm lost without my emotes. So Ashley, you know me a little bit. I would like to double stream with Twitch, but I just don't know how it works, you know? It is, for me, it would be too much effort probably. So let's go on that list again. And I'm still, let me get everything ready, guys, that I can talk to Dark then when he's ready. So give me 1 second. I leave you a little bit here with some, is there even games? Princess, now you have to stream till reset. Ray, why? On reset happens nothing. On reset, just the matchmaking starts. But yeah, maybe changes. Or do you have a nah, boomer or AC incoming? Oh, love you, Ashley. EDS players still on cooldown, I guess. Probably they will follow later. I think it's not possible, right? You mean to WAO maybe next season? There's nothing happening on reset, guys. We see, I expect, when it is like always, we see here, when Bring of War starts, 10th of May. So 9th of May, before reset, I will do a matchmaking party over here on my YouTube channel. Save the date. RFS is 23 bill. Oh, I haven't changed the stream, guys. I'm so sorry. I was talking about here the matchmaking times and the... You leaving us with Dark? No, I will be here as well. We will both be here, Dark and me. It's just for me, I'm already streaming 2 hours, guys, and talking the whole time, and I have a little bit. Here in Germany, the weather goes from 30 degrees and totally summertime to we get rain and coldy, cloudy weather. And that is kind of that time where you can easily get a cold, and I kind of want to avoid it, but my voice is already a little bit suffering from it. So you don't show the game menu. Yes, thank you so much. And Doom as well, old times, good times. Yeah, it is really, really, really good. We had good old times together here, and I'm still always happy to meet people again. So this is what we're looking at. So let me get this everything ready. I need 1 minute, guys, and just to set this up that I'm already in the stream, and then he can join whenever he wants. And just. Were you migrating? Not welcome here. I'm not migrating. I'm staying where I am. I'm on server 176, and I'm playing here on the server with EIS. So this is my home. Yeah, I'm getting ready, Doc. Oh, he's there. Okay, give me a second, guys. So I needed to find my ear stuff, my ear bugs or whatever that is. So let me jump into it. EIS, Princess Life, where it is. Hello, Doc. Yeah, you're here now, and I turned the Discord on, so everyone is. Let's turn that music out. Now it sounds windy in the background here. But he said 1 second, guys, so he will probably be here soon.
I'm here.
Oh, you're here. Hi, Doc. Welcome.
What am I, just your content bag to sit around and wait for you all day? What is this?
What? I had to find my
You left me hanging. You said, "Hey, Dark, you want to join?" And I was like,
and
sure.
then you said 10 minutes, so I was waiting till you're ready. I forgot
well,
that
it was 10 minutes.
That I had no earbuds ready. I'm sorry. Now I'm here. So
It's okay.
Wait, I have to make, for me real quick, the sound out here, because otherwise it drives me crazy when I have too many sounds on game and stuff. So this is all out, and then we can open the screen with the power stuff we need anyway. So I did a little bit of research here, Dark, for you. We already streaming 2 hours. So this is kind of I mean, plus minus, 1 billion plus one. You can only estimate how much they heal. So what do you think? How will the KVKs look like?
What do you mean? How will the KVKs look up? Like who matches who?
Match up, yeah. Who matches who?
Well, that's hard to say. I don't know if they're going to put all the top teams in the top 1, or if they're going to separate people who played before. They could technically make 2 of them and, pair RAC with us, or, pair. I mean, RAC's 25 bill. People sitting there typing their 28 bill, 30 bill, or 25 bill in your chart.
Yeah, but how? I was on their server.
I mean, you have Echo as 26 bill, but I think they're 24 bill, aren't they?
They were 25 billion, and I assume just a little bit healing will probably become as well. They can maybe be 1 billion power less.
But yeah, it's hard to say. They could either do a super KVK, which they've done in the past, or they could do like they could pair BTX and Echo, and then like 2 mid tiers and then 2 low tiers, like they've done in the past as well. So it's kind of hard to say what they plan on doing. I mean, and are they taking it based on power, or are they taking it based on migration score? Because I heard both. Boss and Assy did one on migration score, and we were like 17th in migration score. But power-wise, we're like top 6, I think, or top 7, something like that. So we're up there towards the top ones. So it'll be interesting to see which one we get.
I honestly, I think they take the server power. It's just a feeling.
They did at first. They did before, like back in the day. But
yes,
I can see migration score being a thing too, because that's how they determine what can fit in a server. So that would make sense how that's how they determine matchmaking.
Yeah, but how would it be fair to take the migration score when there is a cap at it?
Well, that's the thing, is the migration score is supposed to be fair, because X players count as X points, right, based on their power. And so that's likely how they do matchmaking. Because before I found out that 100 mil players were capped, and I found that out because the row score was capped. Back in the day before they showed us what the score was, I realized that a 100 mil player was the same value as a Nephisto. They were the same exact value for your server. So I think that somewhat counts to the matchmaking as well.
So in my opinion, when we look at that, did you already get the infos that Luno merged with Zoo? They are 21 billion right now. That
Yeah,
is
I heard
huge.
that days ago. I didn't know what power they were from it. I knew they merged. So it looks like there could be a KVK where it's like Luno and NTS and BXS and TFS and just like a bunch of those 18 bill kingdoms. I think we're ahead of. Well, do you know the exact power of RFF, or are they higher than us or lower than us?
Yeah, they are. The RFF is 23 billion. So the exact we have to check out, but they are pretty similar. So let me answer a little bit the chat what they ask. You
It's
said
just we're right on the border. I don't know if we'll match in the top one or not.
I know it is close that we can make it if they make a big KVK, but let me answer real quick one answer in chat. For example, UHA much more strong than MFD. That is correct, Just Pimp. The issue was we were earlier doing the checking alliances, the high power ones, and then the ones who were online. And MFD players were here in my stream, so we checked that out. That is why the list is like this. That is only a few ones we just checked, you know. I was just looking at that, who can pair with who. So that is, I hate alliance hopper soft. I agree. I feel like I can only tell that for myself. When you have a base where you play so long together and you have so much fun together, that is, in my opinion, it is the best to play with the same team over and over again because you can even be more successful, you know? So that is just my opinion through that. As normal, we get matchup and then the alliances do their Diplo by their own. Exactly, ChatGPT. So it will not be that we get, I think we even, Doug, do you know, do we get the starting region to choose or not? Or did they only change that for
I don't
the other?
think so. I don't think so yet. I don't think we get to choose yet, but I think the next KVK will be able to choose our starting region.
Because they added that in that feedback on the official Call of Dragons Discord.
They did.
Yeah.
But they haven't clarified when it comes, so I don't know that it's out yet.
If they don't pull all strong servers, but instead match 27 billion BTX with the 18 billion servers, it would make little sense. I think it will be another super KVK. By the way, there's also another alliance who combined power reaches 20 billion. Who is that, Davis? Tell me. I'm always happy to, you know, I can sometimes I just forget something. I just go through the numbers. The people tell me.
Why is MFD on the list? They're so much lower than
I
everybody
know,
else.
but MFD was in the chat earlier. So, and they told me watch MFD, and then we talked a little bit about it. And who is in the stream and tell me the numbers, I watch it. BXS is 19 billion WTF. Yeah, they are. They recruited so many people. So, I mean, honestly, how can I say that correctly? I do want to have a little bit less drama next season. And from that point on, I would like to be not in the big KVK.
Probably. I mean, it looks like either SSG or EIS or BDO or ROG or RFF could all be in the top one. It's hard to say who's getting in and who's not.
So we have
and then whoever's not in is going to be playing a bunch of 20 to 21 to 19 build teams.
So we have 8. Okay, when I look at that, we have 8 teams which are kind of the top ranking, and then we go to Luno, NA, NF57, WB next. So this 8 ones, yeah, how you said, 2 will be in another. I kind of expect a big KVK as well.
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, it's hard to say. We'll find out.
It's really hard to say. But I mean, SSG still 23 billion, even if they lost Saturo and they lost TSGM and so.
Yeah, so they recruited some and they lost several of their Krakens. But you know, those several Krakens were the big reason their team was dumping so many troops and resource healing so much. So it'll be interesting to see how everything changes.
Luno merged with who? They merged with Zoom. ZOO. That is what I heard here from stream, guys. That is just what I have to. 14.
I mean,
yeah.
I don't know how many merits Satoru had because he typically doesn't get that high for what his power is, but I know TGSM was like first in merits in the whole KVK, and she left.
We were looking at that earlier. Yeah, TSGM had 90 million merits. She was definitely the top player after last KVK. We know that. And Satoru had like 44 million merits, but he was very, very passive last season. He didn't play so
Yep.
often.
He didn't play in the final zone. He played in like zone 3.
Very hard saying.
And then in zone 4, I saw him hitting SP and raging out, and then I didn't see him after that.
So, hi Alpha X, welcome to the stream. How much power Shish have? Is that the one from YY? Shish?
Yeah, sheesh is what I think he was trying to say.
I mean, what I can do.
YY.
He's YY, right? But how do I type his name correct?
I heard YY and GG were both going to the fire map, but I don't know for sure.
I heard that as well, that they are playing Call of Courage. Satoru was busy in real life, I heard. Okay, that makes sense. I was mostly enjoying the drama, but I get behind on stuff if I should be doing for my account when there is that much chatting to do. I'm the opposite. I mostly miss Ultraman. Wasn't SOS2 the one of those KVK where they put kingdoms together in the same region? Maybe depend on kingdom. I mean, that can also happen again. So let me... If he has that correct name, like you typed it to me, I can find him via searching the Lord function, but that doesn't look like for me. So we go back to this real quick. Over here, YY picked SOS 1 year. Okay, so it's kind of confirmed, Doug, I think. And Chi as well, when I know it correctly.
That doesn't surprise me.
I mean, Chi is kind of, I mean, they were always the ones who made it to the big KVK, but were definitely the lowest. And sandwich between Echo and BDO last season wasn't helpful either for them, I think.
Yeah, well, once everyone saw that, they knew they were cooked once the deploy was announced.
Yeah, I mean, at the end, the 4-1 versus the 2, you know, they planned a little bit too risky, I think, Echo and BDO, and I think BDO lost some players, and I don't watch it fully. But
BDO held Echo back quite a bit, so I mean, Echo, like by the time Final Zone hit, BDO was burnt out, and then it was just basically Echo versus everybody.
Okay, so it's really confirmed. Dave is saying too. Sheesh and GG went to COC. Let me ask a friend about GG's. Medusa saying, "Oh yeah, that would be nice. Then we know it confirmed." But I kind of so many people said that. I mean, when you do you know that as Darking, when you are registered for a season of Strive, so if you are registered, do you have the possibility before the matchmaking is to register for the other one? So could you change?
Yeah, you can swap up until the cooldown's done.
Ah, okay.
As soon as matchmaking starts, you're locked.
And I mean, that is kind of the season map.
I can cancel registration right now and skip the KVK. I can cancel and go to COC. I could go to COC and then come back all before reset. Once reset hits, it's locked.
Yeah, but what I don't like so much on that map here, it is people don't have zone 2 fights when you're not in the right, when you're with your ally. For example, you are this region and this region are allied, then you don't have a zone 2 fight. Then that is already...
Yeah, it'll be interesting if we can pick the zone 1s or not.
I don't know why everyone liked that Belleron map so much. I do not like it. I find Tamara's map is much more fighting.
I like this map.
What do you like on that?
It's just like the way the zones break out. There's multiple zones and chances for multiple different fights. Like the map's kind of lengthy with all kinds of different additional passes that open up. I liked the design of the map. I liked the map. I liked it better than the 4-man map, the 4-kingdom map. The Nor map was just so basic, and yeah, you went into zone 2 or whatever, and then you basically had to pass fight over the zone 3s to get any PvP there, and then you entered final zone if someone did enter final zone. And you can zone lock somebody before the final zone.
Yeah, but I think that is possible too in the winter, right? But yeah, you need a
Yeah,
lot
it's
of,
possible
yeah,
there too, but it's a lot harder. You got to move a lot farther.
yeah, I
Or there's a
agree.
lot of zones they can slide into or whatever compared to the other map.
But when I remember that correct, because we locked out BDO in that kind of Valorant map last season when
We didn't lock out BDO. They had full access to final zone. They just didn't
that
take it. They just
true,
stayed in zone 3.
true. The chokes, etc., are way better than Tamaris. Yeah, I mean chokes and stuff is cool, and that I agree. But I would like to have a third option, and I think that was still the best one, where you team up before with your allies. I love that map where you have a zone 2 and a zone 3, 1 versus 1 against each enemy camp. So that it was the season, not the last season with the season 3 map, it was the season before. How was it called? It was Dragonfall was the last one, I think.
I don't remember what it's called. I don't remember the names very
Oh,
well.
true. And here you could, what I also liked on the Tamaris is you could invade zone 1. Belleron was safe.
They don't let us do the team pick, and they don't let us do the Way of Hiso stuff. So it's kind of
Yeah.
like both of the new content things they took back, and both the new content stuff people liked, and they still took it away. It seems like whenever we like something, they like to just take it away. Like, oh, that didn't work. Let's go back to something they hate.
I mean, I think they kind of need a kind of filler season because they're probably preparing something new for us. But I feel like we have so many
Well,
good stuff. Everyone liked to play that the last
yeah,
two maps we had, everyone was happy. Beside maybe last map when you make the disadvantage, when you cancel the disadvantage of the bottom team from the
Yeah.
map on the dragon, or you let us choose the start regions, everything is fine.
People complained about the map, but I didn't see anyone complaining about the KVK. It seemed like most people had fun in their KVKs because the skills and the extra elixir made a bunch of wars. Like there was a ton of fighting that came from it. So it was a fun season, and it's like whenever they give us new content, they're like, "Oh, we didn't like that, remove it." And then it's like, "Oh, they like the team up phase, remove it." It's like, "Oh, they don't like bastions, keep them in." Like
Yeah.
it's like whatever we don't like, they keep. Whatever we like, they remove.
And everyone liked the mastery skills, and we never got it again in the season. And that is
Yeah,
something.
mastery skills were great.
But what I sometimes think they should combine things. When we say we like that map and we like the mastery skills, then put that stuff together and make this a season. But that is
Yeah.
probably not so possible or anything. So yeah, next season. What are all the features? We have army groups again. Let me see the features we have again. We have we have long range warfare again. We have the army groups for infantry and cav. I'm super happy about that. Someone can control my infantry. I like that. I like when I can just send to an infantry army group. That is so much easier.
The complaint of the map was it was just too big. Yeah, it was too big. I mean, being EIS with 2 shells, it was like our builders were having a headache trying to plan our. We had to stop fighting in zone 2 and couldn't push them out of the zone just to have resources for zone 3 and final zone. Like they really made the map massive, and they made it less time in the KVK, and then they didn't give more resources. Which
Yeah.
might be a problem on this map too, because it's still a shortened KVK. It's still 40 days, so things will
Yes.
move faster, and you're still going to have the same amount of resource production and the same capacity. So it could end up being the same situation in this map too.
True. I mean, that is kind of, yeah, a complaint of the map was it was only just too big last season. I think it was definitely too big, and it should not be have an advantage to Dragon from the bottom regions. In my opinion, I like that more like the season we had before when we were against Echo and RAC and Chi-Chi and RK. When the Dragon was equally accessed. I mean, we had other issues with our allies when they just lost power and people migrated out. It happens what it happens. We had not a balanced anymore. But the accesses were fair. You know, if it would be a balanced KVK in that team up matchup, oh my god, it was just a little bit. The build speed was too high in my opinion. Low. A middle
The
lane.
build speed was too high, and they messed up with the Paragon statuses. If they fixed the Paragon statuses, or yeah, like I was gonna say remove them, but removing them might not be good either. But if they fix the Paragon statuses and then remove the extra fast build speed, the final zone, it might be good.
Yeah, something like this. And when we look back, oh, here, Abda Beast is here as well. Welcome. Last King Q&A devs response, they said they will improve the map, so I think we will see Rise of Dragon again. I mean, I hope so, and maybe with some improvements. We take that now. Now we have to look what the KVKs will be. I think matchmaking will be super interesting. I think but that is just a guessing from me. They will make a big KVK and then the other ones, and it's kind of, or you really do it like take always 2 big ones and 4 mid ones, and then they can make a good 3 versus 3. That would also be fine, in my opinion. Doomstar, I'm off. Anyway, hanging out with you all, and thanks for the live stream. You are very welcome, Doomstar. It was nice to have you here. Have a good day. Devs need to just make each zone opening has 2 hours build buff. Something like this.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Or maybe,
But like the fully build zone where it's every single flag is 10 minutes is a little too fast. Those wars end quick.
yeah, or just make build speed, but not so high. Maybe just, just slow it down from. But was the destroy time in the same builds? I don't even remember it.
Yeah, it was
Destroying
also sped up.
Yeah.
So if they did like 2 times build and burn instead of 8 times build and burn, it might have been decent. But they did straight up like 10 minutes burn, 10-minute build.
Yeah, but we have definitely to say in that zone when we had that with the destroying and all, it was supposed that people can make their way back to the dragon zone because you have that higher destroyer buff. But what they didn't, so it was a different map, yes. But in the middle, the dragon zone was with that build speed. The thought behind was when anyone wants to push back with the fast destroy time, they can make it faster back to the dragon. But the issue was it was decided Dragon Zone was decided in 2 or 3 hours. The other alliances who had not the power were just kind of pushed out, and then the alliance who took the dragon just secured the entries with bastions. So it was no coming back, really.
What do you mean? Bastions are easy. Just break them. Ask the devs.
Marco here. Hello, friends. I'm your friend Trust. How are you? Hi, Trust. We had a good time last season with WB. You're in TFS now. I saw that. Would have loved to have you with us, to be honest. You're a good player. The final zone build speed was trash. I missed the fight of the season in a single work shift. Rip Ashley. EIS friends with ROG. I think we are pretty neutral to ROG. Dark.
Yep, don't know ROG at all. They were Gen 2 forever, and I spoke to them maybe 1 time, and that's about it.
I only know that I think it's from back in the G2 days, I think BTX and ROG are not friends because it was always BTR against ROG. Do you know back that days they were in, I think, 2 KVKs, and I think there is a little bit history as well.
ROG and EDS were always against BTR.
Yeah, and teleporting people to safety, I profoundly disagree with. Yeah, I disagree with that as well, Ashley. In that game, that is the only game where you have not to bubble during a KVK on territory you are safe. Don't put the people back. If they go AFK in a war zone, in a dragon zone, they deserve being burned. That is my opinion. We had the best final zone during that. I was 2 days straight 50-50, but we redid Diplo with our allies to balance the final zone. I mean, that is, if you get all parties at the end of the day to agree to that is cool, when you can balance it and have just the good of fighting. But in my opinion, a lot of history in this game is an issue.
Yeah, I was gonna say, top KVKs have way too much ego and problems with each other to redo Diplo in the middle of a season.
I think we only were the merger that had a fun finals on them. I kind of agree. I think last season we were the lucky ones because we had 5-6 days fighting in Dragon Zone. So I think we did last season a really good job because we fighted a very long time in our Dragon Zone. But we have really to see.
Dragon Zone was nothing compared to Zone 2. We were fighting there for 2.5 weeks.
2.5 weeks, was it? Okay, yeah, true.
I feel like it.
Yeah. I mean, we had
whatever the difference was between Pass 2 and Zone 4.
BH asking, so G1 is no more? No, I would not say that. When we look at the registrations, we have 138 for the winter registration, and we have still 46 registered here. But Did you know, Doc? NF57 registered for that, and they were too high power, so they had to skip.
Yeah,
They were forced.
all
Yeah.
the top kings were forced out because so basically all the top kingdoms that stayed back trying to get easier KVKs got forced forward into G2 because they couldn't find balanced matchmaking for those kingdoms.
Oh, now it is covered here. That is a little bit annoying. Let me maybe. Ah, no, it's not worth it. I can tell you the number. Realms registered 138 in winter and 46 on Calling of Courage. My chat box is unfortunately covering it. But we consider G2 isn't. So they are kind. So is there even? I don't even know. Is anyone in G1 right now fighting the winter or the Calling of Courage? I have seriously no idea. Probably the ones who made it. You know, when NF57 got skipped, I don't know if anyone fighting it. But then most are now in G2, I would say. So
Yeah, most of the KVKs everyone knows and watches is G2. So
Trust saying yes, WB fights so hard. Absolutely, WB has my respect. We had a super fun season. When I talked earlier about when we watched your server, guys, or your ex-server, then Trust, we had a good time together with WB, 100%. Ray, which alliance you're from? And then he said a tier. You don't want to tell us, Ray? So yeah, this is the scenario next season. So it is for me so hard to say what matchup I want to see. It is for me so hard.
I don't even know what matchup we're gonna get. I can't tell.
Yeah.
Plus, like, this doesn't tell me enough. Like, everyone's 23 bill. Is someone 23.1? Is someone 23.8?
Yeah, Doug,
like,
I had no time to do the math correctly. We have to wait for Boss Nasty for that when he do the pulling the data.
well, yeah, but well, he already did it with migration score, and I don't think he's gonna do it based on power.
Ah, so we only. But if they really go via migration score, I mean, a 400 million, a Saturo has the same migration score than a 300 million player.
Yeah, but they put it that way. Like, that's how they determine the player's value.
But
So
that is
they're the ones that set it up that way.
They should make a mix. You already know me, Medusa. We fought it side by side many times. Now we have a riddle. Ashley saying it was well fought all around. I mean, yeah, I mean, Ashley was an A2G. I had a super good KVK last KVK. So if I would take it again, something like that. I mean, at the end of the day, yeah, one takes the dragon. But all what matters is a lot of fighting. And I think when it happened that an SSG and TFS allied after the Diplo was already normally made, and then A2G came to us because to make it Diplo again, I think that kind of killed it a little bit for SSG and TFS because then they had no really fights anymore. But so in the zone 2 and 3, but
they did. They fought like 2 more times. They set up friendly fights 2 more times.
Yeah, but who wants to do
They
a
did
friendly fight?
They did. They do apparently. That's what they did. They set it up and they had their 1-day fight. TFS lost in the first 24 hours, and then SSG and them made a deal, which is the same matchup that was proposed at the beginning of Diplo that they rejected, and then everything went forward.
I mean, when there is no other way around, and unfortunately the position on the map is so bad. For example, if we go real quick back to that Belleron map, yes, and the worst case scenario happened. And for any reason, you have a 3 versus 3. For example, this one, and this one would ally against this 3. Then this middle region one has no zone 2 fight, and zone 3 doesn't look very amazing as well. Then you need to set up a friendly fight. Okay, then you have no other possibility. But if you can avoid it, in my opinion, it's always the best to have not friendly fights. I don't like that. And then you can just do merit farm. I feel like the friendly fight is, yeah.
I'd rather friendly fight than merit farm.
So my spreadsheet is, so Abdabis, don't take that. We were just looking at the alliances on the servers who was on the stream and about the big ones, and then MFDs. We looked at MFD at that point because I think some players, if you were in my stream, that's where. So it is kind of server power. And we looked at MFD, and that is what they told me, and that is what we saw. If it's more, you can correct it. We just looked MFD as well because it was figured here. If you want drama, you need SSG and RFF in the same KVK. Okay, I didn't know that. So as I said, please don't take that as a reference. We have much more smart players who are doing here all the data with point correctly. That is just a fast writing down any numbers. +2 plus -2 is possible. That's why Dark says.
SSG didn't want a Diplo win. They beat up TFS bad enough to know it'll be a hard season. I mean, I don't know. They came out the bat, and the only matchup they wanted was EISWB and SSG. And I feel like if we accepted that one, we would have won hard. Like they already won with TFS and WB down there. You just take out TFS and add EIS, and I mean TFS is going to get zone locked. Like they're not going to get anywhere near that choke. They're going to get pushed down. So, like I feel like that's just a free win at that point.
For me, it was just, I can only say that as a perspective, what you got as a member, you know, I'm either in a Diplo chat or in a leadership chat. So the info was, it was a whole long discussion till we had our Diplo until it was made. And at the end, SSG said clearly, they want to do solo, and then they fight 2 days in zone 2, and then they not solo. I was like, why you just don't say it?
Here's what happened. They wanted to do SSG, EIS, WB. They said let's do this or let's free for all. And we basically, I think they might have added one more option, but it was another not very great option. They kept putting A2G and TFS on the same side. And those were the two weakest servers in the KVK. And so we were like, no, we're not really interested in a Diplo win. We don't want to do that. I feel like the season would have less fighting. They got mad. They were complaining that TFS and EIS didn't want to work together. And then they just said they were going free for all within like the first 10 minutes of the Diplo chat. So then we went on with that. And then we started proposing, you know, like A2G, NTS, and EIS versus the others. And we knew they would have map advantage on the bottom, etc. So we started talking all that over. The other teams kind of came to like a semi-agreement on what would happen without SSG being in the talks. And then randomly, after Zone 2 fight, SSG decided to take the 3v3 instead because they didn't want to lose.
Yeah, so I mean, it is what it is. The KVK was like it was, but at the end we had that fun at fighting, and that is what I remember. And when I see EIS, we were at the end on the losing side. We lost not a single member. We gained new members to us. We still growed, and we grow. We still have good vibes in our team. So that is basically all I care. And we had a lot of good fights. So. But Abdabeast, if I'm not correct with the number 14.5 billion, please feel free to correct me. We were just looking at your server, and people, I assume from a MFD, told me that is your power right now, that you are really picky and that that it is pure fighting power, and very active. That is what I heard earlier when we watched your server. But SSG made good decision. They win season. Gold card. Yeah, I mean, yeah, they did. But the question is, how are you going? You know. Don't seem too bad at the end.
I mean, Nor won seasons. I wouldn't agree. They made good decisions. Look what happened to their team.
You mean Nor?
Yeah, is that what I said? What did I say?
Doomstar. I'm back. My wife gets ready to go for 2 more years. That's a girl thing. It's always
like if we're only taking a good decision based off if they win or not. I would Nor made good decisions, huh? Like, but their team disbanded. Like, I wouldn't argue that was good decisions.
People who go solo always have to end up allying people by the end of the season. Exactly. And that is why I don't understand why you don't go from the beginning for a normal Diplo. And then you have history stuff and that and that and that, and then it makes it complicated and people are arguing with each other. So I just hope for when you ask me, because I was asked my opinion as well, what I want to have for the matchmaking, what I want to see. I want to see a balanced KVK, nothing more, nothing less. And I don't even care who are our allies or enemies. I just want to have a balanced KVK with a lot of fighting going on, a lot of fun. And I want to have fun with my EIS family. I want to have fun with you guys in VC. I want to have that is what I like the most. SSG not win back map. I mean, yeah, SSG not win the map advantage they definitely had from the bottom. And I mean, that is, in my opinion...
They had map advantage, but they still won.
Yeah.
We could have won the KVK. It was just misplayed.
I would add another 500 million of dead weight power that doesn't have leave tickets. So 15 billion is the safe matchmaking number. Okay, Abdabis, thank you. But okay, so you have that, but you don't have it in the alliance probably. So the fifth, like your player said, 14.15 billion is the pure fighting power, right? So that is.
Did he just say, do you think 4 bill would make that huge of a gap?
He said,
That's a pretty large gap. Yeah.
what do you mean? I'm asking about what 4 billion make the. What is he talking about from what gap?
He said he proposed the matchup EIS, BTX, and MFD
Yeah.
versus Echo, RAC, and TFS.
Oh, let me see that matchup. What he proposed. I see it here. EIS, BXS, MFD versus Echo, RAC, and TFS.
Don't laugh. That's mean.
I mean, you have to see the EXP Mobile. When I gather correct, he's on a newer server one, so he kind of. I don't know how much. I mean, I play long enough now, 4 seasons in EIS, so I know a little bit the alliances around us. So I know who plays who, and I mean, yeah, we could go for that. I mean, would Echo even alive as TFS after they split up? I don't know.
I don't think TFS or RAC want to ally Echo, and I know good as well we're not allying Echo, so I don't know how that would go.
True, RAC has probably, I don't know what RAC has with Echo, but I think Echo and TFS, I mean, TFS was together, Jason had TFS, and then they split it, SOT split it out of TFS and went into Echo and built Echo, so that is kind of from that part, didn't he say bounty, and then they accused each other of deleting towers? I don't even know what happened there. I can't remember correctly, but I highly doubt they are at that point where they would ally, but I don't know. I'm the overall KVK, not in a 1 versus 1, of course. I mean, I think 4 billion even in an overall KVK makes a difference, but it depends when you can make it up that one has more power and the other one has more high power players, you can kind of balance it. If we had full alliance, it's a little different, but that power gap is giant. Yeah, Abdabis, I agree. I mean, at the end of the day, activity is really much the key as well. But you need also power, and you need also, in summary, the numbers and power on your server.
I mean, yeah, like J-Lo said, 4 bill is 40 100 mil players, so yeah, big gap.
Anmol, hi Princess, what is your time in your country? I'm from Germany. It's here 8:20 p.m. soon, so that is kind of a little bit going to my dinner time now, guys. So we are anyway about to close the stream. We just gathered some info, and I say thank you, Doug, that you came into here. Sorry, I was not prepared as fast.
Yeah, you're all good.
I'm sometimes a little bit chaotic. So
I had to give you some flack for not being ready.
Oh, what, a yellow flag? Or
no, not Colex flack. Like just it's an English saying. Don't worry about it.
Oh, okay. Okay. So Diplo will be really fun to do the mega KVK. I mean, yeah, it depends who gets together. But what I can definitely say is I will on oh, now that we registered. So the matchmaking party will be at reset at the 10th of May. We see the matchmaking. When Brink of War starts, we see the matchmaking. So the matchmaking party starts on the 9th of May before reset. I think, Doug, we will anyway do a VC for matchmaking party, right? Like we always do.
Sure, yeah, definitely.
So, but I will stream the matchmaking like I always do, like 20 minutes after reset, and then I join the EIS voice chat for the party.
Although I don't think that would be on the 10th. That wouldn't be on the 6th. You just kind of go into Brink of War immediately, like when you find out your matchup.
Yeah, so it's the 6th matchmaking is nothing. The devs doing the work in that time between. So announcement of the matchmaking is the day 1 of Brink of War. It was always like this. It is Dark Anmol. That is the other person. There are 5 of EIS. Or let me find him real quick. You're in EIL, right? Right, Dark?
Yeah, I'm in EIL.
Yeah, here he is. That is the other person here with me on the voice chat, our boss and R5 leader, Volid. Of course, thanks for the subscribe. I do appreciate it. Oh my God, today so many new people. I do value that. So we have Dark here. That is our leader. best friend, and I don't say the other words. You know why, Doug.
It's a shame.
Tennis Day 1. Yeah, Medusa is right. So, Tennis Day 1 of Bring of War. So, I start my live stream always half an hour before the matchmaking gets announced. So, on the
Yep.
9th of May, 23:30 UTC, I will start the stream, and then we look into the matchmaking. Trust is telling hi to you, Doug. That Marco is
Oh, hey,
Trust on my
Trust.
stream. Yeah, it's Trust.
I was so happy when Trust was stuck at 80 mil power. I thought it was going to be endless. He just kept going out on calves nonstop.
Yes.
When I saw him at 80 mil power and not healing, I was like, yeah, we got him.
Trust was super. He was an active fighter. Unfortunately, he went to TFS. I would have really loved to see Trust with us. What do you mean, Doug? Anmol, what is Doug in? I don't understand that one sentence. Maybe English.
5 days, huh? And then all the Brink of War begins and the season starts.
Oh, I can't. I mean, I'm just so. I mean, 5 days and then the Diplo starts, and that is the pretty much. That here comes the drama phase. That the trolls are nothing compared to the Diplo dramas.
Well,
In
the
my
trolls are
opinion.
easier now,
Yeah.
so we kind of lose our advantage in the trolls in that sense, where it's easier for everyone to do now.
Yeah, because they can fill more rallies, right? So you can fully
Yeah, you can just
yeah.
fill the so you don't have to go search the whole map, fill with only 2. Like you just fill all the rallies of the max.
I'm not ready for trolls, me too. I mean, it gets now easier, but it is still, because we have so much CP from that Timeless Treasury last season, it will still be super annoying to do it, but yeah.
I mean, but everyone, like a lot of people used to do like only like 1 or 2 partners. They'd have 1 or 2 rallies going at a time. But now they can always do 5 because you can just fill the rallies and we don't have to TP all over the map everywhere.
Isn't Dev saying that Brink of War was going to happen when the season starts? I think they planned it one time as an exception, but that never really happened. And
It never
oh
happened.
my God, Savvy Gaming, thanks for the subscribe, to appreciate it. What were the trolls changes after? So it is like now, when when we had to do always, it was the real points when you did a troll rally was capped. Now, and you had always to do the duo rallies on the trolls. And with the newest update, they changed it into that everyone from the alliance can join the troll rally, and everyone give you real points as well.
So what happened basically was now there's a cap amount of points you can get, but before
Let me check.
it was just no matter who killed the troll or how many, a troll was worth an X amount of points for the server, regardless of how many people killed it. But now it scales based on how many people are in the rally up to 8 people, so you can fill with 8 people in the rally.
I think I have it here on the. I found it real quick on the stream here. Edit, search, and auto peacekeeping function for shadow trolls. I totally like that you have a search function for them now. You have not to manually screen over the map.
Yes, some lazy people will just do auto greens. Apparently, is the thing. So.
Updated the rules of earned real points with rally attacks on elite shadow trolls. Points are now calculated based on the number of participating legions in the rally rather than the number of trolls defeated. Optimize the quest of rules Brink of War. Yeah, the CP spend is now the thing and not which kind of trolls you kill. Slightly increase the rewards for defeating shadow trolls in phase 1 of Brink of War. Oh, they increased the rewards even for them? That is even, they were already good rewards in my opinion. Damn, that's insane. My 200 farms are going to feast now. I mean, that is a super good advice Abdabi's giving. You use the farm accounts to get more real points, right?
Time to bring in our farm armies.
Improve the migration rules during Brink of War. During this period, migration in and out is not allowed. I mean, that we know. That adjustment will take effect in Brink of War and is triggered after version update. So this is the update we get over there. I'm gonna have 5 rallies with my farms for resources. Let's go. Probably we will do.
Yeah, there's gonna be those people that will be off in their own place with 7 farms and
see ya,
rallying their forts.
His wife is finally ready to go. Good luck, everyone. Good luck to you as well. So yeah, that is Brink of War is coming up. Doug, did you see my CP? I'm so ready for that trolls. You can't imagine.
No, I didn't see your CP.
No, you have maybe to wait a little bit till it
we
shows
have
up on
we have
stream.
a lot, but
I think I have one of the most ones. And I'm
Yeah,
so
you probably don't spend them in the season.
yes, because you say your advice is always save them
Yeah,
for the
trolls are
trolls.
important, but I spend them because I usually gem all my policies before Zone
Yes.
2, so I have to use them.
I last season I had to gem a little bit my policies as well because I was not so good in doing that constantly.
I mean, yeah, we got to Zone 2 really quickly, so if you didn't
Yes.
gem some stuff, you weren't ready for Zone 2.
Mm-hmm. And that's why I needed to gem. And I was a little bit. I'm not so good with the policies, always restarting them. Sometimes I
Yeah.
forget. Oh,
I
Medusa
started with I
says
wanted max healing, and then I was like, oh, well, I should have max, damage on my marches. Did that. Then I'm like, well, I might be rally lead, so then I did the rallies, and then I was like, oh, well, you did just one thing after another.
yeah.
I
So
just gemmed them all.
Medusa says he's. I have kind of the same. Murder saying Princess naturally hoards everything. Facts.
She does, yes,
She
that is
does.
facts.
Yeah, just not my king chest. They are always opened.
I love watching Princess handle things and then watching Humble handle things.
Yes,
It's just total opposite.
That's the total opposite. It's really like this. Only in policies I'm always slacking, but it is what it is now, guys. We are looking forward to Winter is Up on Us. Thanks, Dark, for joining me. Thanks, guys, for the super chat, for the new subscribers. I do appreciate that so much. Thanks for everyone was here. Don't forget to support me a little bit with a like on the stream and subscribe to my channel. Turn on the bell notification. Then you get a notification when I will do the live stream when we see these alliances who will meet each other on the next KVK. Everyone is looking forward to a great Winter is Up on. Dark, do you have some last words for the stream before I end it?
Nope. Just we'll see who we match against. I'm looking forward to it. I don't know which KVK we'll be in, so we'll find out.
Exactly, we're looking forward to. So thank you everyone here. Have a great week. Ahead and happy gaming and much love, your princess.